Hello everyone! Hello! We are finally kicking off the Puyo Puyo 30th anniversary celebration that I've been so excited to do. First of all, if there's someone in the chat right now, let me know what the audio level is like. So we can have that fixed before we start playing. So if you don't know what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be playing the first two Puyo Puyo games. The original 1991 Puyo Puyo game we'll do a quick look at, and then we'll do the full arcade Puyo Puyo 1992 game. And I think it's going to be fun. I really love Puyo Puyo, that's why I commissioned myself in the Puyo Puyo art style. And as always, you can follow Apple Jupil on Twitter and commission her if you want a avatar like it. So how this thing is gonna work is essentially I am going to be playing every Puyo Puyo game. Sort of. All the games that has Puyo Puyo in the name and features the Puyo Puyo cast, not counting re-releases. That's what I'm going for. And that still ends up being like 14 games or something. The 7 main games and various spin-offs. So the first couple of games this actually, Puyo Puyo 1992 will be in English, but after that they were not localized for a really long time. So we will be playing the Japanese versions, but hopefully that will not be too much of an issue. And if there are fan translations available, I will be using them, but we'll get there when we get there. So, the music you've been hearing right now in the background, assuming you're hearing it, I don't know what the audio level is like, is actually the theme song from the 1991 Puyo Puyo. I believe it's the only game it appears in. Let's move over to the game screen, shall we? There we are! So, basically, in 1991, Puyo Puyo released for the MSX home computer system. It's a spin-off of the RPG series Monogatari, and it was a single-player focused puzzle game, much in the vein of Dr. Mario. In fact, the creator has often said that he just ripped off Dr. Mario and got away with it. This is not the Puyo Puyo people know and love today. This released 1 year before, which is why we'll just be doing a short look at it. Hello Angel Tail, and hello Queen Light. I already answered in the chat, but I want to say hi here as well. So yeah, this is the original Puyo Puyo on the MSX. I don't know why the sprites are so flashy. I tried to sort that out, but there was really nothing I could do about that. They're not like that when you play, so it's okay. Let's move... Oh wait, hold on. There we go. How do I start this? It worked earlier. Oh, space. Hello Sunny Sapphic! So there is a 2-player mode, but the game is not competitive in the same way that the rest of the series is. So there's the endless mode and there's the mission mode. And the mission mode is more akin to what would later be called Nazo Puyo, where you have little puzzles to solve. And the endless mode is exactly what it sounds like, it's just an endless Puyo game. You have items, Carbuncle and Big Puyo, or no items. I don't actually know what the items do. But let's bring in Carbuncle. I'm not sure. I think mainly affects speed, since there's no CPU in the original Puyo Puyo. Let's just start on 3. Yeah, BGM 1, sound effect 1. So this is it. This is the original. There we go. So you can see, like, the basics are here, obviously. It is still very much oh, actually, I think the difficulty setting added more colors. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. we have more than just the 5 base colors. As you can see, the colors are actually not the same as in Puyo Puyo as we know it. There's light green, they don't exist in the regular Puyo games. And orange doesn't either, and these brown ones don't either. Yeah. But this was the original, and it was basically just a way to promote Mara Monogatari further through the I just got a complete I just completely forgot what the name of the magazine was. The magazine that these games got published in was called not Disc System, Disc something. Disc Station, that was it. So basically, in 1990, Mara Monogatari released in Disc Station, and a year later this released with Arl as the same character. Now this version of Puyo Puyo basically did not see porting anywhere, with one exception, sort of. That's the NES version of Puyo Puyo 1, which is also very much in the vein of this Puyo Puyo rather than the more popular competitive fighting game style Puyo Puyo. I can say this is really hard to play because you can only rotate one way. That is actually true of the first arcade game as well. You cannot rotate left and right, only right. And as someone who's been playing a lot of Puyo Puyo Tetris lately, that is very jarring to get used to again. Oh, here's Carbuncle! Yay! Carbuncle turned them orange. Carbuncle is also from Mara Monogatari, originally Satan, or Dark Prince's companion. Arl manages to steal Carbuncle away with the promise of Kirby in Mara Monogatari 2. I actually played Mara Monogatari 2 on stream late 2019 because we were celebrating the pre-release promotional version of the game, which had its 30th anniversary then. This is not going all that well. Talking and playing Puyo is like really difficult, which makes this a great idea for a stream series. But I enjoy it. It is like one of the Puyo Puyo is the kind of game, even though it's a very stressful game, you know, it's this really tricky puzzle game that just gets harder the more you play it. It's also like my comfort game in a way. Like I can play it and just feel relaxed and good. I want to show off the puzzle mode as well. So I think I'm just going to... There we go. No. Okay, so here's the mission mode. No. Let's change to BGM. And the sound effects too. So yeah, if you've played Puyo Puyo Fever, this might look familiar, because in Fever mode in Puyo Puyo Fever, you will be dealing with things like this. We did it! Yay! So basically it's about finding the right combination to get rid of all the original Puyo and the nuisance Puyo. Is that what they're called in the current localizations? Or is it garbage Puyo in the current localization? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is how the Fever mode works in Puyo Puyo 5 and onwards. And of course, this is also how Nasu Puyo, which was released on the Game Gear and Super Nintendo, I believe, function as well. This seems odd. think they're tricking me. I can't do both at the same time, that doesn't work. Or does it? Actually, I think I'm worrying about nothing. Just do it. Oh, I should have an orange on top of it. That was... yeah, see. They do actually get harder eventually. Wait, what do I have left? Oh no, it's a full clear. Oh, I have to do a full clear. Shit. That's not happening. Oh well. Let's move on to the actual main course. Because while this is fun, it's not really Puyo Puyo as we know it. So we are going to just close that down. And we're going to switch over to the Switch. And I'm really hoping that the game capture is kind with me. Please. Come on, you worked earlier. Okay, there we go. Wait. No, why is it not showing up? You know, it's 4. It's always 4 in Puyo Puyo. 4 or more. Why is the... Like, the game is showing on my TV, but not on the... It was working fine before, of course. Well, maybe if I just do a quick cutaway, and then back? No? Come on. There we go. Is it still centered properly? It looks like it. So yeah, since the actual game is in 4x3, I have cut it down to 4x3, but obviously the menus and such are on a widescreen, so it looks a bit off right now. But this is Puyo Puyo, the Sega Ages release, which is the 2019 release of the original arcade game from 1992 on Switch, and it's a perfectly faithful recreation, but it also has online, and it's fully in English. It's an official localization from 1992. For the longest time, people actually thought this localization, which used to only exist as a ROM, was a fan translation, because there was no evidence of Sega having actually localized it. But no, it's official. It was just really, really rare. Once again, let me know if the audio is okay, because obviously Switch and audio is going to be a little different. There we go, Puyo Puyo! We're going to actually wait here on the title screen to get a little introduction sequence. Well, okay, this wasn't the introduction sequence I meant. I wanted the character introduction sequence. Can we get that? What's the start button in this case? I'm pressing all of the buttons. This is awkward. Oh, there we go. So, okay. Let's do this. I love how it goes from stage 1 to stage 4. We'll be doing normal because I do not feel like that. Oh, right. Oh shit! I accidentally hit the run button on my remote. Ah, shit. Hold on. This is why I hate playing with the game capture, because it always causes problems. Like it's currently a big box on my screen complaining that I don't have any channels set on my TV. Okay, how do I? Okay, there we go. So yeah, we'll be doing normal, because I do not trust myself with the difficult setting. So we're starting here with Draco. Unlike the previous fools, I play for keeps. Talk is sheep, prepare for battle. So, brave fool! So, Arl there, Arl Nadja, protagonist of most Puyo games, she was localized a bit differently in this version. She is, for some reason, named Sylvana. And I would love to know what the thought process behind that localization was, but like nothing about this localization is basically known. And yeah, I'll be doing voice acting as best as I can for the cutscenes, but they speak very fast. Yeah, so as I mentioned, the first arcade game also doesn't have more than one rotation axis, actually. Okay, no, they added it in the Switch port. That's cool. That makes it a little easier. But yeah, originally it did not. So the inspiration for this version actually was Street Fighter 2. Because after the original Puyo Puyo game for MSX released, it was just around the time where Street Fighter 2 got really popular in arcades. And the designer who came up with Puyo Puyo, whose name I do not remember, it's not the same person as the director behind Monogatari, was basically like, hey, we can do this with our puzzle game, I'm sure. And they did, and they created a puzzle fighting game. Could have gone better, but hey, I won. Sorry, Draco. That was Draco Kentauros. I've seen some strange looking things in my life, but you take the cake. Probably not an intelligent life form. That's funny, I was thinking the same about you. I believe the exact term for the genre they call that this game is supposed to be is like battle action puzzle, or like battle puzzle game or something like that, which was, you know, a pretty new thing at the time, because like, you know, games like Dr. Mario and Tetris, they were very much single player or high score focused when it came to competitive stuff. So it just basically completely changed the entire market of puzzle games in Japan. And to this day, it's often stated that while Sonic the Hedgehog is Sega's most financially successful franchise, Puyo Puyo is the one that most people in Japan know about, just because of how big it was in arcade, and even to this day in its console game forms and mobile game forms. Sadly enough, the Monogatari series did not end up as popular. The original series is sort of barely existing in any digital format, apart from like emulation, and the revival that was attempted by Compile Heart a few years back, which was called Sei Monogatari or Sorcery Saga Curse of the Curry God. Curse of the Curry God, I believe is the full subtitle. It didn't do well enough for any sequel to like. It's a shame, considering just how much came out of that game. Oh, I completely misjudged the amount of green ones I had there. That's okay. We can still adjust our way through this. Oh, but we got nuisance Puyos incoming there. This could have gone better, but that's okay. No, the first one was Dr. Mario. But Puyo Puyo was very much the bigger one, in a way. This is getting too strange. Are you for real, or did someone chop off the rest of your body? Oh, let us tremble before me in fear. You too will learn such fear. I fear no one! So far so good, we haven't lost anything. I was kind of worried that like I would announce this stream and then end up like in some oh fucker, I messed it up. End up like in some sort of stalemate scenario where I'm like where I have to like do a save state and finish on another stream. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I have beaten this game before, more than once, including on the Switch version, although that was 2 years ago, nearly. I did consider playing it on MAME, the arcade emulator at first, but shit. I think it was just easier to have the official release here, since I own it anyway. There's also a release of Puyo Puyo 2, which is the second Puyo Puyo game, the second arcade Puyo Puyo game. It's also on Switch through Sega Ages. It is not localized, however. It's in Japanese, but that basically, you know, it means you can't read the dialogue, which, you know, is a shame. But I mean, obviously the gameplay is perfectly fine without Japanese knowledge, because it's just this, but with nuisance cancel and other just improved features. I think Puyo Puyo 2 is still like the oh shit. It's still the yeah, okay, well, it's gonna happen at some point. I think Puyo Puyo 2 is like still the fan favorite of the series when it comes to gameplay style, because 2 is basically considered like just the Puritan best version, and I would probably agree with that. It's at least in terms of like it's not my favorite version, but the one that is my favorite version, which is Puyo Puyo, is incredibly unbalanced. It has like special powers and stuff, and they were not tested properly, or if they were, they were not balanced in time properly. But I just love it conceptually so much. But it's not very fun to play something that unbalanced. So in that regard, I do prefer Puyo Puyo 2. Is what I play whenever I play Puyo Champions. Do not care for Fever, which is the second most popular form of Puyo Puyo. I have never been a big fan of Fever, which I will talk about more when we actually get to Fever. Fever was like the first really big Sega one, because originally it was a series that Compile did. But then Sega bought the Puyo license in the late 90s, and Sonic Team ended up making Puyo games for a little over a decade after that. So actually the Puyo art style that is most famous, although it's not exactly the same now as it was then. The Fever art style, which became the basis for the current art style, was created by Yuji Uekawa, who also did the Sonic Adventure art style. It's a bit of a fun fact there. Previously, before that, there wasn't really a Puyo art style. Like, every Puyo game just sort of had their own look, which we'll be seeing a lot of as we go through the games. I'm so fucked. Okay, we can do this. I need to set up chains better, but I don't feel like I can get the right stuff for it. Well, that's a pretty decent start at least. It's gonna give Foot a bit of a... I was trying to think of like a feet-related pain to have, and I got nothing. Cramp. There. Oh shit, I completely fucked that up. I don't think Foot is from... I don't remember Foot's full name, but I don't think Foot is actually from Monogatari. So that's a character invented for this game, and it's just a boy with a big foot. One big foot, specifically. This is not going according to plan. Obviously, as the Puyo games got more popular and they released more of them, the stories became more involved as well. Like, they're always, you know, comedic, silly storylines. But, like, in this game, obviously, you just sort of meet a character, exchange a few words, and then fight. And later on, they actually, like, involve the story more. I would say Puyo Puyo, the fourth game on Sega Dreamcast, is the one that, like, really went all out on the story stuff for the first time. Come on. Fine, just to get rid of the nuisance. Oh shit, that won't actually... Oh! I didn't even notice that was happening. I don't know, actually. Humanoid, at least. Ha! Your victory song is out of place here. Let me pass or be defeated. Oh yeah, elf. It's not elf, it's siren. But it's apparently elf now. Most of the translation choices in this one would not make it into later games, with one exception, which I will let you see when we get there. It's actually one of the changes I dislike the most in the series, and it's remained true to this very year. I'm getting much better. This is a much better starting set of Puyos this time. Oh, that was not what I meant to do, but that's okay. We can work with that. I feel like the controls are reversed. Like, what I think of as left is turning it right, and vice versa. So I keep doing it in the wrong way. That's my own fault for not checking the controls before stream. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Okay. No! Okay, wait, I can do that. Something. No! No, I was hoping to just ride it out and have the siren take the hit. This is actually the main method that the AI uses in Puyo 1. Just stacking on the side and then seeing what happens. It's not a great strategy, but it's better than not doing anything, I guess. That was a terrible decision on my part. Shit. Okay, we can do that though. That should even it out. Yeah, there's actually there's two versions of Puyo Puyo 2 on Switch, and neither of them are translated. Because you have the arcade version, which is what I'll be playing, but you also have the no, fucking you also have the Super Nintendo version as part of the Nintendo Online game offerings. So you can just like play two near identical versions of Puyo Puyo 2 in Japanese on the Switch if you want. Yeah, this is the AI strat, and because things are going so badly for me, I decided to employ it. But I don't think it's helping me out. You see the AI do this like even as late as the last stage. You'll see it do this, but much faster. Every time you level up, which you do both invisibly when you gain score, and also when you clear a stage, the game gets faster and faster and faster. In later games, they actually like tell you that happens more clearly. In this one they don't, and then if you fail, then you go back down to slower speeds. Oh, okay. I did not deserve that, but I'll take it.
Here we go.
I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. Words, merely words. Ah, but my sting is deadly. Stop. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't realize, I should have realized this, but I didn't realize when planning the stream, yes, the fact that I would struggle to read the chat and play at the same time. Because since this is an arcade version of Puyo, that means there's like no way of like just having a short break in the middle of the game, because you know you're paying for your time technically, so you're supposed to be playing. There's no pausing. I mean, there is, because this is an emulated version, but it's not designed for you to take a break in between rounds. God damn it.
Here we go.
Okay. It's an okay start. See if I can do this without screwing up this time. I imagine some of the later Puyo games we're gonna have to do in multiple streams, because like some of them get long, like really long in the story modes, and they have like multiple story paths and stuff. And some of them, of course, aren't. They aren't even puzzle games of the traditional variety. There's one that's a rhythm game, Puyo Puyo Da, and there's 2 RPGs, Waka Waka Puyo Puyo Dungeon and Puyo Puyo Chronicle. I was hoping Puyo Puyo Chronicle would have gotten a fan translation by now, but it hasn't. But who knows? Maybe by the time we get there, we'll get lucky. That's the game that released in 2016 for the 25th anniversary for Nintendo 3DS. It's a really cool RPG that uses Puyo Puyo puzzles as the battle mechanic for the game. It's really neat. And considering like the series started as an RPG series, I thought it was really nice of them to like do another one for the anniversary. Oh, come the fuck on.
Oh no! Here we go.
The thing with Puyo Puyo is that, like, I enjoy playing them. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Do not let my do not let my bursts of frustration when I fail in a course lead you to think otherwise. No, I do enjoy the games a lot, but I am not great at them. I should probably have mentioned that before I started playing. It's like this is not going to be a celebration of pro level gameplay from a Puyo master. I'm good enough to beat the Puyo games, but sometimes it takes a few losses, essentially. Should I say that there's one stage in Puyo Puyo Tetris that I actually haven't cleared, but it's because it's a Tetris stage, and I'm so bad at Tetris. And in that game you're just allowed to skip after a few failures. Only one though. I did clear all the other ones. Nope. No shit! I keep pressing the wrong direction. Again, like I wanted to twist it right and I twisted it left. Oh yeah, multiplayer Puyo is really fun. I don't get a lot of chances to play it because no one plays Puyo. I was really excited to play Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 in multiplayer, and then my copy didn't arrive. Like, it got like stolen in the mail or something. I got my money back. But yeah, that was a thing that happened. So now I'm just waiting for the PC version, but that won't be out until March, so yeah. It's gonna be taking its time. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Whatever. Let's just sort this out. That should be decent enough. Yeah, I was actually really excited to like check out Tetris 2 before the end of the year, so I could like consider it for like my end of the year list and stuff like that. And I guess I still can for the PC version since it's not out yet. But that was a big disappointment that it didn't show up. But hey, I got some other games that I had fun with instead. I played Toho Spell Bubble, which is a really good puzzle game. And I also got Tetris 1 for PC, which I didn't have yet. Both because it makes it easier to stream, but also because I just wanted to play through it. So I played through that instead. There we go. Why aren't you dancing? I don't see any reason to celebrate, do you? Don't you like my song? It's not bad, but you should practice a little more. What a mean thing to say. I'm the best there is. The best! Let's see just how good you are. Joni. Oh shit, now it's fast. This is what I mean with leveling up. I shouldn't be doing single pops like this, it's not good. I just got paranoid about all the nuisance Puyo. I guess I should explain terminology in case anyone's new to Puyo Puyo. Nuisance Puyo is the see-through rocks you're seeing. Sometimes they're just called rocks or stones, but the official name I believe is Nuisance Puyo. Garbage Puyo has been another thing they were called in fan translations. Oh shit, I keep pressing the wrong directions. It is consistently biting my ass. Okay. That should be a good one. Yes! Zombie! What is that awful smell? You're not exactly a bed of roses either. Yuck! Unpleasant human. Zomb. I love the shorthand names. Oh yeah, if you played this game got localized in a few variants. The most famous one being Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which used characters from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon to retexture the game into a Sonic game. Otherwise, it's just a 1-1 port of the Mega Drive version of this arcade game. There was also a version. Oh shit! For PC, I think it was called like Zoinks. It's like Zoinks or like Socks or something with a Z. Which like used I forget his name now, the Tetris guy, as like a marketing tool to try and promote the game as if he had made it, which he obviously hadn't. Shit. There was also Kirby's Avalanche, which was a Super Nintendo version of Super Puyo Puyo turned into a Kirby game. It was called Kirby's Ghost Trap in Europe, because apparently the Puyos were ghosts now. Oh yeah, the Zoinks version, I think it was Zoinks, was for the Windows 95 OS, and it's based on Puyo Puyo for Windows, which is literally what it's called, which I got working and almost considered playing for this stream, but it's not in English, and I figured it was just better to play a version in English. I mean, it's the same game, it's just slightly worse graphics because of 256 colors. No, wait, it can't be 256 colors, because that's on board with what we have here. Must be less than that. But still more than 16. Oh shit, I'm... So I'm thinking about colors. Damn it. But yeah, the very first localization was just called Puyo Puyo. They kept the name and everything. It's the version we're playing right now. And they that name would not show up again until Puyo Puyo Tetris localization in 2017. Because the next time they localized Puyo Puyo without changing what it was, they called it Puyo Pop. They did a few games just called Puyo Pop. There's the Neo Geo Pocket Color version of Puyo Puyo 2 was released as Puyo Pop. It's the only official English release of Puyo Puyo 2. There was also the GBA game Minna de Puyo Puyo was localized as just Puyo Pop. And then there was actually an original game, original Western developed Puyo game for the Nokia N-Gage, which also just got the name Puyo Pop. And then finally they did something different and did Puyo Pop Fever, which was the localization of Puyo Puyo Fever. And Sega actually went all off of that one. Like, they got voice actors, they put it out on like every platform they could. They really wanted it to be a hit, but it was not that super successful in the end. And unfortunately, we never saw another Puyo Pop release after that. Shit. Yeah, Puyo Pop. And for the longest time, it seemed like that was gonna be like what the series was called in the West. Like, people assumed that they would continue releasing the games, but they didn't, because they didn't sell well enough. But then in the early 2010s, Japan got this mobile game called Puyo Puyo Quest, which was a huge success in Japan. And it's a bit different from regular Puyo Puyo, because you don't stack Puyos like this. Instead, you sort of like, you have like a full field of Puyos and you try to like match them up. So like it's made to fit touchscreens essentially, and people really wanted that localized. Sega actually did bring it over and completely replaced all the graphics and called it, God, what did they call it? I think they called it like Cranky Breakfast Friends. Like, I'm not joking, that's actually what they called it. It was almost the exact same name as the made-up cartoon that they watch in Steven Universe. And I have no idea what the hell they thought about, like, why they did that. Because everyone just wanted it to be Puyo Puyo. And instead they turned it into that. And Obviously it didn't do well. This is going terrible. Yeah, I think Cranky Food Friends was the actual name. And Crying Breakfast Friends is the name of the cartoon in Steven Universe. It did not end up surviving long. It got a soft launch. No one liked it. People were like, wait, isn't this Puyo Puyo Quest? It is Puyo Puyo Quest. What the fuck, Sega? And then Sega just sort of like shuffled into a corner and didn't talk about Puyo Puyo for several years. Then when they announced the Switch, shortly, like, it was close to the release of the Switch, Sega just suddenly announced, oh yeah, by the way, we're localizing Puyo Puyo Tetris now, like 5 years after it came out. But hey, it did really well. Tetris 2 did really well as well, so Champions did well, so it seems Puyo Puyo is here to stay now. And that's nice. I'm very happy about that, because it's, you know, one of my favorite video game series. Yeah, it's just baffling. Like, I don't know any other video game series that's been like repurposed into other games as much as Puyo Puyo. Like, everyone knows about the Dr. Robotnik one, but like that was far from the only one, and it just kept going as late as the 2010s. Sega just insisting on like having this game be anything but Puyo Puyo for some reason. I mean, you have games that like get like the Tetris branding, even though they're not Tetris games. But that's a bit different. That's to like promote Tetris and or use Tetris to make the game popular. They don't retexture an existing game to look like it's a Tetris game. It's witch time. Do you have any last words, my dear? Where did you escape from? Enough. You will fry in the Black Kingdom's eternal flames. Witch actually has her own game on the that came with one of the Disc Station magazines. She's also one of the ones that's like implied possibly being gay, and kind of sort of starts cuddling with Arl in her while sleeping in Puyo Puyo Sun. We'll get there when we get there. She's very similar personality-wise to Marisa from Toho, but predates Marisa by a few years. I always feel like if there was ever a Toho Puyo Puyo crossover, which would be the best game ever made, that she and Marisa would get on really well. They just are that alike. I mean, they're both witches, obviously, but like personality-wise, they just have a lot of the same traits. And yes, by the way, her name is Witch. It's not her. It's not that she is a witch, although she is, but it's her actual name. And her grandmother, who taught her magic, her name is Wish. Ah! I felt I was doing okay there too. Puyo Puyo Sun is the third game. Up until like Fever 2, they always tried to have like a pun as the sequel numbers. So you have Puyo Puyo Tsu, and it's the kanji Tsu, so it's not just like the kana for 2, it's like a kanji that means something. I don't remember what it means off the top of my head. I will look it up before the stream though. And then there's Puyo Puyo Sun, literally written in English, sun as the word sun. And it has sun puyos in it. And then Puyo Puyon, because yon is 4, so they just sort of merged it into the name. And then Puyo Puyo Fever is Puyo Puyo Fiver, almost, kind of, sort of. And then they gave up and called it Fever 2. And then Puyo Puyo 7. They just completely gave up, just put a number on there. This is going bad for me. Yeah, it would be such a good crossover. There actually is a fan-made crossover from like the early 2000s. I never played it, but I imagine it's good. Which is often paired up with Draco Kentaurus, the first person we faced, sort of as a brain versus brawn situation. But also, they're very shippable. There's official artwork from, I believe, like one of the 1995 issues or 96 issues of Disc Station. They just have like Draco in this like super short butch-like haircut on a motorcycle with a witch casual outfit, and like the text just talks about them going around hunting yokai, and I'm just like, where's that game? I want that game. That game doesn't exist. Why is there art for it? Ah, shit. This is just not at all going my way. Yeah, just to start over.
Oh no!
We'll probably get talking about the really messed up lore, or lores of Puyo Puyo at some point as well, because as I mentioned before, it was originally an RPG series called Monogatari. And what's interesting about the RPG series is that it's like the story of it is completely canon to Puyo Puyo. But when the transfer from Compile to Sega happened, a lot of elements of the story was left unfinished, and so some of the people who worked on it just did this like little thing called Shin Monogatari, which is a light novel that's just based on unused ideas for the Monogatari games. And whether or not you consider parts of that canon or not is up to interpretation. A lot of it is obviously stuff that they decided against using rather than just get around to using, which obviously would arguably not be canon. But it goes some really strange places. Arl ends up killing the god of gods. It turns out that Satan and Lilith were both angels and the parents to Arl, and it's really ridiculous. Arl ends up in this centuries-long battle with God and destroys the universe. It's so fucking amazing. And it is sort of canon. Sort of. Even the stuff that actually was in the games that is indisputable canon gets into some pretty ridiculous places at times. Yes. Who do we have next? Oh, okay. Excuse me, but I wish to pass. Well, I'd like to see you try. Hey, you're scaring the animals. Oh, am I? Sorry about that. Sometimes I don't even realize my own strength. Okay, so... Oh, fuck, that's fast. What was I going on about? Alright, Monogatari. Okay, so yeah, some of the stuff that happens in the actual games of Monogatari. The reason Puyo Puyo happens, like the thing we're doing right now, popping Puyos, that's a spell. It's an ancient spell called Owanimo. And Arl finds a book unleashing it, allowing them to merge 4 of any identical thing and sacrifice it to the goddess of magic for magic power to use in battle. So when they're stacking Puyos like this and they're popping Puyos, they're sacrificing these little slime creatures to throw spells at each other. Shit. And like that, yeah, that's in the actual game. That's actual canon. At least up until the Sega acquisition. Sega kind of avoids referencing the compile games as much as possible. For the longest time, we didn't even have characters from them except for Arl, who was just kind of like mysterious, lost her memory, isekai style in a new world. But yeah, the original games have amazing pieces of lore. I mean, hell, the first game, Monogatari 1, like, it's literally just like, I think it's 5 or 6 year old Arl doing her kindergarten exam, which involves her trapping herself in a tower full of monsters, and it goes some really fucked up places. It also is it's the only RPG or like fantasy story I know of where the main character gets frostbite from using ice spells. In Monogatari Chapter 3, at the start of the game, quite early on, Arl realizes that she has been using her ice magic so much over the course of the last game and the start of this game that she has literally like developed frostbite on her fingers, and it's just bleeding profusely. Ah, shit. And yeah, bleeding. There's a lot of gore in the series, especially in the PC98 version, which for some reason felt it needed to be gorier. So like, when you fight Sheso, who originally was just known as the Magician or the Sorcerer, you just straight up decapitate him. And then his flying head starts shooting fire at you until you blow it up. I don't want purple ones now, I want red ones! Oh, for fuck's sake. There's one. One more. No. Are you for real? Just give me one red one. There we go. Oh, I might have saved myself here. Or not, because there comes the rest. I keep forgetting this game doesn't have the ability to cancel out noise the way the others do. Yeah, Lena Inverse is actually a pretty good comparison for Arl. I guess it's a cuter series now. I don't know, it still ends up some pretty fucked up places sometimes, like the stuff that happens to Doppelganger Arl, for example, is kinda messed up, and that's apparently still canon in the Sega series. Then there's like Puyo Puyo 7, the villain is Echolor, which is like this interdimensional demon who doesn't have an evil plan or anything. Like, he doesn't have any reason for doing anything evil. He's just doing it because he feels like it. So he's just like completely just I don't know, I felt like its style villain who goes around just trying to like end the existence of 3 different dimensions at once by just filling them up with Puyos until everyone will be dead. It's a strange series. And you Puyo Puyo Tetris, it doesn't even have a villain. To be fair, neither does Fever. Not all the Puyo games have a villain, because sometimes it's more like other stuff is happening that doesn't involve a villain, but let's still do Puyo fights, because that's what we do. What's funny about Tetris though is that they like every character suspects like their own main villain. So R is like, well, clearly Satan is behind this, and Ringo is like, well, clearly Ecolo is behind this, and like, no, they're not. Like, no one is behind this really. Like, it's not like that. I thought that was cool. Oh, for fuck's sake! I actually thought I had something going there. Hi, Lyda. Yeah, I should mention, my game capture is always a few seconds, lagging a few seconds behind me. So that's probably why you hear me reacting to stuff that hasn't happened yet. I try to keep that in mind when I stream through game capture, but I don't always remember it. I know my Pokemon streams have been like that. I react to whether or not a Pokemon got caught or not before the animation happens, because it's just a few seconds lag behind. I'm not sure why I did that. I'm really not sure why I did that. Ah, fuck. Can I have a purple one? Purple one? No, 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 fuck, I don't have it. That nuisance ruined everything. Are you kidding me? Okay, thank you. Maybe we can still turn this around. Or not. Actually, you probably can't. Just gotta try and get something out of this. That should be a pretty good one. Okay. Need a purple one. Yes. No, 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 no.
Oh no!
I forgot to press right. I just straight up forgot. God damn it.
You got me!
I'm just gonna try and focus on getting rid of the nuisance the moment it arrives. Like, one good thing, or well, it's actually not good, because it's kind of a flaw of the game design. But one thing about Puyo 1 is that if you're able to just hold out, your computer tend to eventually kill themselves. The problem is getting rid of all the nuisance Puyo while you do so, which can sometimes be easier said than done.
You got me!
Because that happens. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Not exactly where I wanted it, but I'll take it. Ah, shite. No. Oh, come on.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it is an incredibly patient-heavy game, which I'm surprised I enjoy, because I don't think of myself as a very patient person. But I do. Okay, that's a good setup, that's a good setup. Just give me a green, yes.
Fire! You got me! Ice storm!
That should get me a bit of a head start at least.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Good stuff.
Fire!
Yes, yes, finally. Sorry, I got quiet there for a second. I was focused.
Adios!
Shezo, what do you want? You. What? Actually, it's your power I want. If you insist to take it from me, and you have a difficult task before you, bold, I will defeat you, and I will take my rightful place as Prince of the Black Kingdom. Oh my destiny awaits. So that's Shezo. Shezo's whole deal. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Devi apparently. Shezo's whole deal is that he consistently talks in a way that makes people think he's being a sex offender when he's not actually being that. So like he will say stuff like the thing is, this in Puyo Puyo's probably his most infamous line, which is when he says that he will regain his reputation by assaulting the small girl. Or when he speaks to Say, he's all about like, I just wish to come inside of you, or something like that. Or like, yeah, I just wish to have a look inside of you. Like, I'll never rub you the wrong way, and stuff like that. And that's been his like MO since Monomonogatari 1. That's like the one thing he does, is consistently say things in a way that make people think he's a sex offender. And that's, I just need to remind you, this is still considered a kid's series. Ah, fuck.
Oh no!
Let's see. Oh yeah, you also noticed that it said Black Kingdom. Black Kingdom is hell. Apparently they felt they couldn't use hell, so it's Black Kingdom apparently. What Shezo actually wants is to have Arl's magic ability. Like he wishes to literally steal like her magical core to obtain her magic power in order to like take over hell well, currently to take over Hell and become like the #1 magician. And that's been it's been like his MO since the first Monogatari, where he actually like he captures Arl and locks her in a dungeon, specifically in hopes of being able to steal her magic. And then you kill him, and then they decided to like the character, so they decided he didn't die. He didn't even have a name at the time, like he was just a sorcerer.
Oh no! Adiada!
And it's the same. It's the same with the Japanese version, perverse and stuff like that. No, he's like, I mean, he's pretty gay, but on the other side of the spectrum. I'm not sure what his full name is meant to be here. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get to the credits. Because it's obviously not Cheso since it says Devi there. No. When it goes this fast, it's so easy to just slip up and place things wrong.
Fire! You got me! Fire! You got me! You got me!
Ah, no, this is over. Unless... This is a very unlikely scenario to get out of. No.
Oh no!
That's an okay start.
Fire!
Yeah, so I mentioned this a bit earlier, that in Puyo Puyo 2 you get like a nuisance cancellation. What it actually is that when you do combos, you negate the stuff about to be sent to you, and also the stuff being sent to you is always staggered. So like you can't just bombard everyone. You can't just bombard another player with an instant, like... If you get like 3-5 combos in a row, those won't just appear instantly for the player. Instead, they'll appear in instances of 3. And it makes the game much more playable, it makes the game much more fairer, and it's standardized in every Puyo game after Puyo Puyo 2.
me.
I hope I got this. I'm like trying to stay fully focused right now so we don't end up stuck on this stage. Shit. No. No.
You got me. Oh no. Fire. Oh no.
I don't think we have that much left of the game, but yeah, this is definitely where it gets harder. It's like even the standard drop speed when you lose is still pretty fast. I have to look back later and see like how many quarters this would have cost me in the arcade. Here we go. Yes. God, I didn't blink for like 30 seconds there, and my eyes are paying for it. Minotauros! Surrender and I, your choice. Oh good, I love choices. How about if I pick neither? The Dark Princess ordered me to stop you at all costs. Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing. I'll fight you if that's what you want. Alright, now you're talking. Yeah, so Dark Prince. Satan is localized as Dark Prince. Already here in the 1992 localization. That is stuck since the very beginning, and it remains the localization today. I don't like it. I think he should be called Satan. I think it's silly that they don't think Satan should be a name in a kid's thing. But what can I say? I grew up on Mr. Satan being a thing in manga, so... Holy shit, this is going by fast now. Fuck.
Oh no!
Yeah, this is the speed despite having died. And this is gonna remain the speed for the last 3 stages. Ah, shit. I was actually building up to something okay there. Well, let's see if we can... No! Fuck.
You got me. You got me.
Whoa!
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get comboed to death. Like in Puyo Puyo 2, that would not have been possible. Although I hear Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 actually has similar issues in the raid mode because of apparently you can get juggled to death in Puyo Puyo Tetris raids. No! That was me rotating too early. Since if you rotate, you actually move the location of the Puyos if you're not already, like, in a slimmed down field. No! Ah, shit. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, actually... didn't go too badly. If I can just get a purple... one more purple one. Yes. Okay, good. The blue one is welcome. No! Fucking nuisance Puyo! Take care! See you around in your tail. Oh, come on, I just got rid of a nuisance Puyo there.
You got me.
Well, it still ended up a decent combo. It would have been even better if that hadn't happened though. Okay. Okay. Ah, shit, another nuisance Puyo right where I was going to put something. No, what? I thought that was a double green. I don't know why I thought that was a double green. It looked like a double green to me. Oh. On.
You got me.
I'm just getting, like, the Puyos I'm getting are just completely useless. I know it's the same ones that the AI is getting, but you know, the AI doesn't get the nuisance Puyos.
You got me.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's ridiculous. Look at the... Okay, let's try again.
You got me. Fire.
Okay. I will. I intend on beating this tonight. I don't want the first... There we go! I don't want the first Puyo game to take me more than one stream. The other ones, I'm fine with. Stop where you are! Lulu, what are you doing here? I will marry the Dark Prince, and together we will rule the Black Kingdom. No, I will not let that happen. Lulu, come to your senses. You cannot hope to win. Stay away! Lulu, please. Your weakness betrays you, and that will be your downfall. Lulu is Rulue, or Rurue. She's a character that's still around in the series today. I kind of like Lulu though. It's not an entirely incorrect translation, it's just shortened. God, it's fast now.
You got me.
So this is the second to last stage, in case you were wondering.
You got me.
Yeah, see,
No.
another difference between this and later Puyo games is that you can't force your Puyos all the way to the left or all the way to the right in the first square, which makes recovery even more difficult. Which, you know, combined with the fact that, you know, you can do the spamming of 2 combos to just bury someone in Puyo 1, it makes for a very... It's just really hard to recover in this game, essentially. And it's the biggest flaw of Puyo Puyo 1 by far. You know, I say that now to, like, because it's true. I mean, it is true. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna have trouble with puts.
You got me.
Yeah, I should have put that one step to the left, and I could have maybe gotten through that.
You got me. Fire.
Do apologize for going quiet. I know that that's bad form for a streamer to do, but better I stay focused when we're on repeating stages. Lower the chances of staying here too long. I say as that happens and it screws my chances of getting out of here. Yeah, that one's done with. Rulu first appeared in Monogatari Chapter 3. I should make it clear, the first 3 chapters of Monogatari released together as one game in 1990. But yeah, in Monogatari Chapter 3, she's in love with Satan, and upon hearing that Satan wanted to marry Arl, she ends up going to capture Arl. But then when she learns that Arl actually wasn't interested in marrying Satan, she and Arl end up becoming friends. But whenever the series needs to repeat its plot a bit, she ends up going for Satan again and has to fight Arl for some contrived reason, like now. Yeah, she's actually the last villain of the original Monogatari. They end up going to a magic academy together. Between the events of Monogatari 3 and Puyo Puyo. I know I did that the wrong way around. Annoying. There you can see exactly what I mean by how they move when you rotate them. Clearly that was not what I was trying to do with those. I was going to actually pop them, but they moved one step to the right because I rotated them just slightly too much, partially because I still haven't configured my buttons properly, so I'm rotating in the reverse direction from what I think I'm doing. I'm too scared to change it now because then I might... I've sort of started getting used to it, so I might just end up doing like the same error in reverse if I do it now. It was actually a big issue I had with the current Puyo Puyo games, Tetris, Tetris 2 and Champions. If you play with a controller, none of the button configurations match how I want to play. Because I've been playing these games on emulator most of my life because they weren't localized. So I had, I was able to just set up how I wanted to keep playing them. And then now when they have official releases, I cannot play with a controller the way I want to, and it's really frustrating. Actually, I haven't checked Tetris 2, so maybe Tetris 2 actually allows you to configure a bit more. But Tetris 1 and Champions, I do not like the controls. I actually tend to play those more with keyboard than with controller. It's one of those things that that's sacrilege, no, it's an arcade-based puzzle game. You should play with a controller, or you shouldn't play it at all. But sorry, offer me better controller options then. Not even better, just allow me to configure my controls better. I realize that I corrected better and then said better again, but I don't care. God, I'm not getting any combos. I can remove the nuisances as much as I like. If I don't get any combos, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, but... Lulu is tough. Oh, I didn't notice I had another green on my way. I could have made that one slightly bigger.
You got me. Oh no.
Oh, holy fuck! See what I mean when I say that you can just combo someone to death in Puyo 1 because you can't counter, and there's no stagger on or buffer on the nuisance. That is exactly what that looks like. At least you start with a decent combo, but it's... Well, actually, it was a better combo than what she got. Okay. That's surprising, considering we get the same Puyo.
You got me. You got me. Oh no.
God, the voice acting is so good though. I don't know how much you hear it, because no one actually responded to my questions about what the audio was like. But,
Oh no.
I just like that they actually did localize the audio. But, like, something about the digitized voice is just not nearly as good as how it sounds in Japanese. I think part of it is just that all sounds like so, like, seem to have such a deep voice in the localized version for some reason. You got me! Oh no! Fire! Actually, does she even say fire?
You got me.
Because in Japanese, the first A2 combo is a fireball, and that's just fire!
You got me.
Need to listen when I actually get a combo again. Just never.
You got
Seriously. Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's supposed to be all, or Sylvana, as she's called in this localization. It's supposed to be her voice.
You got me.
Yeah, fire! They actually did keep that. And these days they actually like change it, because I guess they thought just shouting fire was odd in English. So so if you play with the English voices in the modern games, they actually like extend it to be fireball,
You got me.
which I find silly.
No.
What the fuck? Ah.
Oh no.
And then after fire, it's Ice Storm. I don't remember now actually what it is in Puyo 1. I shouldn't have done that. That was a complete waste of Puyos.
You got me. You got me.
Like the nuisance Puyos appear faster, you can remove them.
You got me.
Yeah, this one is a bust. It's undoable.
Oh no.
Come on. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Fire. You got me. You got me.
Oh, come on! I was... See, that's not Puyo legal right there. You can't do that in later games.
You got me.
Oh,
Oh no.
apparently I double tapped right there. I don't feel like I did. Actually, it's possible it's the fucking drifting of the Joy-Con. That is like one of the most annoying things actually, is like the Joy-Con drift on Nintendo Switch mixed with puzzle games that require precision.
Fire. You got me.
Our Joy-Cons actually like started getting drift issues just one day after I ordered Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. And the game didn't arrive, as I mentioned earlier, but that was just like, it just felt like a slap in the face, like, oh, you thought you were gonna get to enjoy a game? No, can't do that. Thankfully, you can use the like custom control input that has Switch has built in for accessibility reasons to basically just remap the left analog stick to like be the right analog stick, which tricks the game, and therefore Joy-Con drift doesn't actually affect. Because you can't just turn off the left. Yes! You can't just turn off the left joystick, apparently. Here we are, Satan himself. Oh, sorry, Dark Prince. So, young Sylvana, you defeated my loyal followers. But actually, I shall enjoy taking care of you myself. It was destined to be this way, Dark Prince. We will make a good team, you know, you and I. Join forces with me and together we shall be unstoppable, king and queen of the Black Kingdom. No! Then you will die! I will do what I must. Fool. Peace and harmony must be restored. Next, I will gather new forces and attack other kingdoms, other worlds, and other galaxies. This is just the beginning. New forces, other kingdoms. Now, feel the full power of the Dark Prince. Final boss. Okay. Stay focused. Gotta stay focused. Done this before. Done this before, you can do it. I cannot do this. Holy shit.
Oh no!
No, shit. That was not what I meant to do. Neither was that, but for some reason I couldn't control that one. Just dropped down straight.
Got me!
I didn't mean for it to. What if it's input lag because of the game capture or something? And
Got me!
that might actually be it. Oh god, damn it!
Oh no! Got me! Oh no!
See, there again, like I couldn't move it all the way I was gonna move it. Maybe there is some input lag on the game capture. That's probably something I should look into before playing more of these.
Got me!
That would explain why, like,
Oh no!
they sometimes don't line up with what I think I'm doing. Because, like, there are very few frames in between them, like, starting to drop and landing on this speed.
Got me! Oh no!
God, I just look at that. It's ridiculous. And yeah, I wasn't able to turn around the Puyo either. I have to like buffer my inputs if I want to do stuff. That is kind of fucked up. I did not expect that to be an issue.
Oh no!
Haven't noticed that when using game capture before, but now I know. I really need to get a new game capture device, honestly. My Elgato is really old. That would probably help a lot. But they're expensive.
Got me!
Jesus. Oh, sorry, Satan. We're fighting Satan. Come on.
Oh no!
That's a good start.
Fire!
Yeah, there's no slowing down on the last level. Like, you're always at full speed. Even if you lose. Oh, there was Ice Storm. Nice. Just gotta keep bombarding Satan with shit. That should be fine. Oh no, he's getting out of it. He got out of the peril. God damn it. I suppose I didn't get any combos. Nope. I forgot about the delay. I'm fucked again. I actually thought I had it there. Yeah, I'm done with.
Oh no!
I poured myself tea before this stream, thinking I would drink it between matches, and then because I didn't remember that this is an arcade game, you can't do that. So now it's just gotten cold. Let's do that. It's not great, but you might let me line up some stuff.
Got me!
Or not, because the fucking nuisance players will ruin it.
Got me!
Yeah, this is already done with. I missed 2 opportunities and just fucked up after that. It goes by too fast.
Oh no!
The actual the fact that I can not get like my inputs in is really making this difficult. I guess it makes sense that I didn't notice that before though, because I've mainly been playing stuff like Pokemon, which is a turn-based game, so obviously I wouldn't notice that. I need to stop doing single pops, that doesn't do anything. It gives me points, but it doesn't actually like help me to take out Satan. It's really hard to like build stuff when you can't really. I thought I'd moved that to the left, but I guess I didn't. Nope, done with.
Oh no!
Come on.
Got me! Got me! Fire!
Completely fucked.
Oh no!
Oh, this is hard. Like, how has he already got enough combos to like get so many things drop down on my end. We get the same Puyos. We haven't had any opportunities. Or I guess I'm just losing them because he gets first to like 1 and then he's already ahead and I can't do them.
You got me.
It's the problem with not having cancellation. Yeah, that's... Wow.
No.
Wow. Like the moment I get rid of anything, it just drops back down on me.
Got me.
Like, yeah, it's lost already.
Oh no.
That's something at least. But it's less than what he sent me.
Got me.
Oh, come the fuck on. Okay, good, purple.
Got me.
That's not gonna help though because that happens. And okay, I guess I just didn't rotate that thing. I definitely clicked rotating on. Fucking input lag.
Oh no.
Rather capture lag. Oops.
Got me.
Okay.
Fire.
That is something. Again, I tried to move that, but it just didn't move.
Got me. Got me. Oh no. Fire.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Okay, let's try again. This is not a terrible start. Oh well.
Got me.
It seemed not terrible. And I just couldn't get any of the useful things I needed.
Got me.
And there went my chance to use the blue. Wonderful. Fucking wonderful. Yeah, this is another bust.
Oh no!
Yes, good. Good. Take that. No! Well, still have to do.
Got me.
And there came the next thing to ruin that. Oh, for fuck. No! I.
Oh no!
This is getting a little bit frustrating now, not gonna lie. Okay, we need something green. Yeah, good. Something blue. Good. That's the start. Okay. What the? It started so well! That one started so well!
Got me.
What the? No, that's not where I want. Well, I lost my chance to get out of that one.
No! Got me.
Nothing fits. No, what?
Oh no!
Okay. Okay. That's not what I was meant to do. Already fucking up. Always fucking up. What? No, yeah, well, as I said, always fucking up. That's not a terrible comeback, I guess. If I can hold it. Which I'm not confident I can. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that was my yellow. Fucking wonderful. The only thing I could have used to actually maybe get out of here. No, it's funny because like if you get a nuisance Puyo in one specific square, you're automatically dead. It's the third from the left, topmost, because you can't move your Puyo before it falls, which is in the other games you actually have 2 spaces you can move from to maneuver around that. Now, obviously, that's not going to help much with input lag, but, you know, technically, that would have made things easier. But that wasn't in the first game. Oh, come the flying... I was gonna say come the flying fuck on, but I somehow just lost my words. Yellow. Oh, no, I somehow wasn't fast enough to move all the way to the right there, so I fucked up my own yellow spot. Okay. Having to buffer every input is really, really frustrating. I'm not sure if it makes me... Oh! What? Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if like buffering my inputs is helping me get better at the game, or if it's just gonna make me worse at like Puyo without input lag. Like as a kid, I actually got used to playing a lot of games with like extreme lag. Because my computer just couldn't handle it properly, and it made playing those same games these days without the lag is like just strange to me now. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's an arcade game. It's designed to just torture you for coins, but like, wow. Why do I keep doing that? I keep like just out of pure instinct, seeing that I can line up the colors. I do it even when it's going to hurt me. Okay, there I didn't do it because I saw it. There I did it because the controls didn't let me move them where I wanted them. Same thing there. It's funny, I actually have a save file on this Sega Ages Puyo Puyo of specifically the Satan boss fight. I did like a quick run of that before I set up for streaming. And I didn't beat Satan there either. But I sure as hell performed better than this. Oh shit, no, I misread that. And that's another waste of Puyos. Fucking wonderful. Yeah, it's really hard. Like this game is hard. Like, let's be clear. I mean, it's an arcade game. They're hard. They're unfairly hard on purpose. It's literally designed to just steal money from you. But like, they don't fuck around. I'm pretty sure the like actual console versions that they made for like Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, etc. I'm pretty sure those were technically easier. We're playing the arcade version. No, I actually thought I had him, and then he just fucking comboed himself out of his mess. That should be a pretty good start. I mean, obviously he does the same thing, but better. But, oh, or not. He actually got less than me. Only a matter of time before he gets a, yeah, there it is. Oh, actually was pretty good. Pretty nice. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. No. Come on. What the fuck, you? Wow. That's what he starts with, huh? Okay. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, okay, okay. No, what? Well, and yeah, and there I have no use for it again. Fucking wonderful. God fucking damn it. I'm just ignoring my own advice completely. It doesn't seem to be going worse or better. I'm not sure what that says about my advice. I guess it isn't advice, it's like give it to myself. It's more strategy. Either way, it doesn't work, so. And there came the nuisance, and I'm back to square one. No! God, it's so finicky. Like, because of the fucking delay, like, having to buffer position and rotations on the ones that are high up, because you know there's like some frames that differ because of the game capture, is possibly the most ridiculously hard thing I've had to do on stream. We're doing this until I win. This is... I didn't label it as such because I didn't think it would be that much of a challenge. But it is an endurance stream in the end because we're playing this until I beat it. Which hopefully soon, because I'm on the last boss, but who knows. The last boss can just kind of fuck me over. Yeah, he's gonna get out of that. Asshole. Can I just get something purple? Anything? Thank you. What? I fucking spammed the rotation button and it didn't rotate a single time and it fell down far. What the fuck? What the actual crying fucking... Blah. Blah. Like, I'm not making this up. I was like just spamming the rotation thing because I tried to... I wanted to change within like a narrow column. And it didn't rotate at all. It didn't do anything. Despite still being falling as I was doing it. And that's taking buffer into account. I have no idea what's going on. I've never seen that happen before. Playing this. Like, that's not game capture delay, that's like... I guess it could be related to the Joy-Cons. I mean, I guess I don't normally play this wireless, I play it handheld, which I guess would affect the input. I don't know, it's just like... I'm sorry, like that, I was supposed to have gone through that. I may not have, I probably wouldn't have won regardless, but... That just pisses me off because I had that. I absolutely had that. Well, coins are normally quarters, right? So that's like a $1/4. Whereas that, at least that's how I understand it. I don't know. I'm not American. So $60 would be 60 times 4, 240 coins. I don't even know what happened here. I was too busy doing math in my head. I completely forgot to look at what I was doing. Fuck, why is this going better? I guess input delay and the game capture delay doesn't actually matter if I'm not looking at what I'm doing. Yeah, technically.
Oh no!
Okay, now we're back to normal.
You got me!
Wow.
Oh no!
Well, 60, well, a quarter is 25%, so $1 is 4 quarters, which means that 60 times 4, which is 240, 240 quarters.
You got me!
Whew. Sad thing is, if you've ever seen me in an arcade, I would definitely be doing this, like IRL, until I didn't have any quarters left. My last was in Japan 2 years ago. We spent so much time in arcades, and yeah.
Oh no!
I just kind of I blew so much on arcade stuff because you get the Suica card that like allows you to travel and such, and that also works as like payment in some places, including arcades. And that was dangerous because it meant that the money I put on my card to travel with could now be used in arcades. And it was used in arcades.
You got me! Oh no!
I can do math in my head pretty well. It's the only type of math I can do, which is why I don't have like a high school level math degree, because like I can get you the right answer of an equation. I cannot present the equation on paper, and therefore I am not eligible for actually being a high school level math degree.
You got me!
It's silly, because like it's fucking modern day. We all have like calculators with us at all time. If I can get the right answer, that should be enough, in my opinion. I don't know what that was.
You got me! You got me!
Just as fast more nuisance come in.
You got me! Oh no!
really wanted to get the blue one down there. No! And I can't even get the red ones there. This is so ridiculous. This time around I decided to try and use RNG to my favor. So I just stacked them evenly, left to right, until I got halfway up. And then I started working my way down, hoping that just the way I had stacked them would give me some combos. And it did actually, but not enough to actually, you know, get me through. I didn't want to put it there, but once again. This is just, like, it's basically just random because I can't get the fucking placement done because of the delay. It's so fast on this level, and I'm not sure how to like mitigate that. Cause like, it's not like I'm good enough at the game that I can reliably do this without lag. Adding the lag makes it fucking impossible. That's the thing, like, I wish I was just blaming the lag to like hide that I'm bad at the game. Like, no, I know very well I'm not good at the game. It's just that I'm literally able to notice the lag from the capture device. Well, it took me a while. It took me until it was full speed. Before that I was just confused why sometimes things didn't go as I pressed them. I shouldn't have done that. That was a really bad move. Give me a yellow one. Give me a yellow one, please. Are you for fucking real? No, now I can't use the yellow one. It's fucking... It's like the game is specifically picking out the Puyos I have no use for. I know that's not it. I know it's random. And that it's a set random pattern that's the same for me and the opponent. But it feels like it's just picking it out specifically so that I won't have any use for them. It's like there's only that many colors to pick from, and somehow I can never get the ones that will actually get me out of trouble. No, that's... Not a single thing is being placed where I fucking want it to be placed.
Oh no!
It's getting really frustrating. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's a good start.
Got me!
Shit.
Got me!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm. No. See, I wanted that one all the way to the right, but it just didn't go there. Like, what am I supposed to do? Nothing can land where it's supposed to. Like, I might be able to, like, win if I can't place my Puyos.
Got me!
No, what the f- why did I fucking do that? I'm an idiot! Oh shit, sorry.
Oh no!
Sorry. I don't think I've used that word in, like, years, and... Yeah, sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that.
Got me!
And it's done. Again.
Oh no!
No, I didn't want... Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't place anything where I want it. That's how bad the lag is. And the input on the controller, apparently, because I guess the Joy-Cons just fucking suck.
Got me! Got me! Got me! Got me! Oh no!
Problem now is I've also run out of like interesting Puyo things to talk about. Except for stuff that I want to save until like, you know, other Puyo games. That was a wasted spot again. Yeah, this is done. I can't do this.
Oh no!
Starting over. Long about this. Holy shit, I didn't realize it's been this long. When did we get to Satan? Surely I haven't spent an hour on Satan. Have I? Yikes. I think I have. I was like positive this would not take more than 2 hours. Because it didn't last time I played it through on Sega Ages. Damn. And one single fucking nuisance Puyo lands in the one place I could place the next Puyo I was gonna use. Somehow that's apparently RNG. Like, I mean, that's RNG in a nutshell, isn't it? Something that's truly random never actually feels random, because that's part of the randomness, is that anything can happen, which means the worst thing can happen. Which means you notice it when it happens.
Oh no! Got me!
What? Again! It didn't rotate! I don't know if you could hear me clicking or not, but I definitely did. It's just... fucking hell. They just don't want to rotate. That's good. That's good. Oh no, here comes two big ones. Oh shit. No. Really? Not gonna give me a blue one? Fucking hell.
Oh no!
Like, good luck trying to do like a fucking staircase or something for a combo with this, considering it's how fast all the nuisance stuff comes in.
Got me.
AI doesn't have to deal with fucking capture lag.
Got me. Got me.
I'm still thinking left and right are the opposites on the buttons. I really should have just changed it. It truly, I find it almost astounding is how bad the capture lag is, because like almost every single time I try to move something left and right, just one step, it doesn't go through. Like, it's amazing. I think I might have to change my approach for Puyo Puyo. I was going to play the Switch version for that as well, but after this, I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to stick to the PC version or something. Because if this is how it's gonna be, then oh dear. Granted, Puyo Puyo is fairer, so that helps. It's still not fun dealing with, like, the inability to place your fucking Puyos.
Oh no. Got me.
Nope. Oh, keep this going. No. Oh, God fucking damn it.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm getting hungry. Well, again, I fucking didn't want it to land there.
Got me.
It's like, you make one mistake and then you're fucked. Like,
Oh no.
what are you gonna do? Because the nuisance Puyos will just block off all your paths.
Got me. Fire.
You can see how fast he just fills up my screen. It's ludicrous. Yep. I don't know. I mean, I said I'm gonna keep going until I beat this. So, you know. I'm not a quitter, so that's all well and good for me. Not sure how entertaining it is, but oh well. Holy shit, how am I gonna do this? What? Oh wait, did I just pull that off? Holy shit. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, we can do this. Come on. I just need to not fuck up the placements all the time. Easier said than done with this massive lag, but we'll try. Yes. Yes. Eat shit, Satan. Come on. Keep them coming. Oh. Okay, purple. Another purple. Yes. Take this, you asshole. Oh shit. Shit. This is getting hard. Yes! Yes! I did it! The Dark Prince is defeated, and the kingdom is saved, though it wouldn't be a bad idea to wait around for a little while, just in case. Okay, yeah, here we go. Sylvana instead of Arl. Yeah, we didn't meet Skeleton. These are from the training mode. Blue Ghost. Mummy. There we go. Draco Kentaurus, or Dragon Woman. Go be captain. Smallfoot. Of course. Dark Elf. He's a siren. Scorpion Man. Johnny. Zombie. Witch. I think she's the only one with her actual name. Elephant Lord. Devious. Max Minotaur. What's wrong with Minotaurus? Lulu. And of course, Dark Prince. And Carbuncle! Okay, Carbuncle actually has his real name. The Carbuncle and Witch. Those were the ones that actually got to keep their names. God, I can't believe how long that took. Jesus. I did not make it onto my scoreboard. That was fun. Frustrating, but fun. I mean, I do love Puyo Puyo. Obviously. And yeah, we checked out the first, the MSX Puyo Puyo from 1991, and we checked out the arcade Puyo Puyo from 1992. And yeah, that's kicking off the Puyo Puyo 30th anniversary. Puyo Day is today, February 3rd. Sega's holding a live stream. It'll be in Japanese, announcing various new Puyo things. Probably not a new game, but you know, add-on content and that kind of fun stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it, and we will be continuing this with Puyo Puyo 2. As I said, I might switch from playing the Sega Ages versions to playing something else, like possibly the PC version, the Windows 95 version, if this ridiculous lag is going to be an issue again. But, you know, you'll find out when I play Puyo Puyo 2 once I decide on that through my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at FeoUltima. I think that'll be all for today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Sunny Sapphic, Elida, Angel, Kathy. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a lot of fun as well, even though it took me forever to beat Satan. And I will see you in Puyo Puyo soon. Bye!